want to push it, and I don't like that. So guys, we're gonna give for the kids who got injured, you're gonna give them a 10-second moment of silence. So all those from Bruin Nation, let's give them a 10-second moment of silence for what happened at OW. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get it because Mayor Candidate Paige was saying, and that makes sure we put some respect on her name. Mayor Candidate Paige was saying we don't want that to be a representation of Orangeburg. Things happen everywhere, and I hate when people use that. You pick the nicest area in America. Things happen. Just situations happen.
Always do.
Situations happen. So how was your experience at OW?
Oh man, we had fun. You gotta understand, like,
okay,
I've been going to OW like all my life because I got older brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
So
and you're right there.
Yeah, and I'm right there. And we, you know what I'm saying, summertime we breaking OW, play ball. You know, I get extra books and stuff like that. So OW to me, man, was fun. And you gotta consider also I played sports and I was on the band. So like that 7th grade year I went over for softball, but the 8th grade year I went over for basketball and band.
Okay.
So yeah, and band was lit. Like I ain't even gonna front. Band kids had a lot of fun.
Yeah, okay. I did a whole summer. I played football, so y'all did the whole time. We did.
We be out there before you guys. Yeah. That's when I was there when Mr. Mac was leaving out, and the transition went from Mr. Mac to Mr. Z. Mr. Zimmerman. Yeah.
What year did you graduate OW?
I graduated in 01.
Oh, that's why I'm like, man. See, when I got OW, I didn't know Mr. Z was even had nothing to do with band.
Yeah.
Period.
And he had what, Mr. Hinton, Mr.
I remember Mr. Hinton.
Mr. Singleton. He had Terry.
Okay.
He had a lot of people with the band.
Okay. So that's good. Okay, so we do the band. You enjoy it. You doing band and softball.
Mm-hmm.
Did you go to did you get any scholarships as far as band and softball?
Well, actually, so that's a funny story.
Okay.
I had a full ride to go down to Florida to the Johnson & Wales there. Nobody knew it.
Okay.
It was for cooking.
Okay.
So I've been cooking for a long time, but in school I was known for math and science.
Okay.
And I had a lot of scholarship offers for softball.
Okay.
But my mom didn't want me to go to Miami. She didn't want me to go down there. So the next best thing was science, and I had a full ride to Claflin, or I had this biology scholarship at Johnson C. Smith. And so I went up one weekend. I went to Johnson C. Smith. I moved, I was messing around or whatever. And I was like, nah, I wanna go to Smith because it was small. It was small, but it was still big. But it was in a big city.
And it's away.
Yeah, and it's away. Before Charlotte became like what it is now. Because even when we were in high school and stuff like that, we would go up there to UNCC and go to the basketball camps up there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I had a lot of scholarships and stuff, especially for softball and for basketball, because my junior year we won the championship.
Yeah, I did. Let me tell you something, guys. If y'all don't know, Orangeburg, I think they call it the Bruinettes.
Yeah.
Orangeburg Bruinettes, hands down, has got to be one of the best basketball programs. Forget state. State is unquestioned. One of the best. I think one of the best female basketball programs in the country, in my opinion. But I know for sure the state of South Carolina.
Yeah, the state of South Carolina.
So they produce talent after talent. They always go in the championship. Because if you go into a W, all you see is Bruinette championship all the way from the darn 80s or 70s all the way to the 2000s.
Yeah.
And if they didn't win, they was in the championship game.
Or either at least the region.
At least the region.
Yeah, at least the region. So I parlayed that biology scholarship into a full academic and an athletic scholarship.
Okay.
So I walked for basketball.
Okay.
At Johnson C. Smith, but then my volleyball coach was a softball coach as well.
Okay.
So I got offered a softball scholarship out of the gate. But what actually attracted me to Johnson C. Smith, aside from the biology scholarship, was that I had a band scholarship because I marched the sousaphone.
Well,
the big horn, the rapping.
Yeah,
I was busy, man. I stayed busy. I always stay. I'm one of those people. I don't like idle time.
Okay, you want to.
I
all your
always
time is accounted for.
Yeah, I gotta do something. I have to do something because even when I was in high school and stuff, after practices and all that stuff,
Do something else.
I went to work at night. I used to work at Burger King and at Sonic, so I worked the third shift. Man.
I worked at Sonic too.
You worked at Sonic too?
I worked at Sonic too. I am a Sonic alone. Shout out to Sonic, all the Sonics alone out there.
Yeah, Sonic. I still, I dibble dabble around there a little
Man,
bit. Gotta
okay.
get my ocean water.
Shout out to so you probably working there. Shout out to Josie. You working
Yeah,
with
Josie and Nikki and Troy.
Nikki, yeah,
we was in the back. That was the cook.
I was in the back.
Show you, bro.
Yeah, I just stopped working in the old fire.
Sheldon. Thank you, Sheldon. Yeah, man.
Shout out to Sonic.
Yeah,
It's
shout out
crazy.
to Sonic.
Hey, guy, I got 2 days to come with the mayor. Well, the future mayor. We're gonna speak it into existence.
Yes.
If we can't speak it into existence, you guys gotta go out there and vote. Connecticut and Sonic. Okay, so John T. Smith. You did your whole 4 years there?
Yeah. Actually, I did a double major minor in 4 years.
So what you?
No summer school.
So what'd you get your degree in?
Biology and chemistry, minor in mathematics.
Okay, so hey, you know what I love to hear this?
What?
So I think now because you guys know we jumping at Paige running for mayor. The thing I like about it is that now they cannot hold education as a crutch because they'll try it.
Yeah, they always try, but
they will try.
What you fail to realize is that I've always kind of been like an explorer.
Okay.
So like you go to college with people and they be like, man, they ain't show me nothing. I ain't get. Nah, it wasn't like that for me because I always knew like going into college. College is a networking experience.
It is.
That's what it's. That's what it's for. That's what
it is.
I mean, you're supposed to go and get your education and stuff like that.
Correct.
But you're also supposed to learn how to network and how to build those connections because when you get out of college, that's what's important.
Correct.
Those connections and those networks. So I tutored a lot of kids when I was in college.
Wow.
But their grades were way better than mine.
How?
I had a lot that I was doing. You gotta understand, like I played 4 sports when I was in college, and I worked, and I was doing research on top of that. So like even my scholarship, I flipped my scholarship into being able to pay me to go to school, and I lived off that money. But then also living off that money, I got me another job so that I can help send money back home to my mom. You know what I'm saying? So I went to school for free, and I got school to pay me to go to school.
That's called being responsible, I think.
Well, of course, you gotta know how to flip the system. Like I tell people all the time, you can't change something if you want to always stand on the outside and just complain. You gotta understand how networks work.
That definitely is networking.
Mm-hmm.
So you graduate. So when you graduate, before you graduate, what were you thinking like? What did you want to do? A teacher? Did you want to go strictly research? What was your plan?
Well, the lane that I'm in now is always pretty much what I was going to be in.
And what?
And I'm in healthcare and in research.
Okay.
Yeah. The object for me was I was in the sciences and I didn't want to be a science teacher, but I wanted. When I first got out of college, I actually wanted to be a science teacher, like a high school science and math teacher, and I couldn't get a job.
Why not?
In CMS, like I don't know what it was. They kept saying they needed, people in the math and sciences. I couldn't get hired, so I actually started off being a behavioral counselor down in Rock Hill.
Okay.
And then I went from that. I still had my job in the mall, like Nestle Toll House. I was the manager there in the mall. So if you go to South Park Mall, yeah, I helped build that up. Nestle Toll House, the Auntie Anne's there, all that good stuff.
Yep.
And then I worked with the disabled, handicapped, disabled people. So I did a lot of that stuff first. I had a lot of jobs kind of around what I went to school with, but not necessarily in my area.
What most people end up doing.